Long ago, in a quiet little village surrounded by green fields and tall mountains, there lived a young man named Arjun, who was known for his restless mind, and though he was strong, healthy, and intelligent, he would spend hours sitting beneath the banyan tree at the edge of the village, worrying about what could go wrong in life, thinking over and over about small mistakes, replaying conversations, imagining future problems that had not even come. And because of this endless cycle of thoughts, he could never enjoy the present moment, never complete his work on time, and never feel peace in his heart. And one day, as he sat lost in his thoughts, an old wise farmer of the village named Dattatreya passed by, and noticing Arjun's troubled face, he sat beside him and asked, "My son, why do you look so heavy though you carry no load?" And Arjun replied, "Master, my mind never rests. I keep thinking of everything that might happen tomorrow, of mistakes I made yesterday, of whether people like me or not, of whether I will succeed or fail, and no matter what I do, these thoughts do not leave me." And hearing this, the wise man smiled gently and said, "Then come with me. I will show you the truth of your burden." And he took Arjun to the riverbank where the water flowed steadily and calmly, and placing a heavy clay pot in Arjun's hands, filled with water, he told him, "Hold this and do not put it down." And Arjun obeyed, standing still as the minutes passed. At first it felt easy, then slowly his arms began to ache, his shoulders trembled, and his mind screamed to put the pot down. And after what felt like hours, Dattatreya told him to release it. And the moment Arjun placed the pot on the ground, he sighed with relief, his arms free of pain, and the old man said, "This is what overthinking does. Thoughts are like this pot, harmless when held for a moment, but if you hold them too long, they become a great weight that exhausts your life." And he continued, "Do you see the river? It flows forward, never stopping, never holding the water of yesterday, never fearing the water of tomorrow, only moving with the present flow. And that is how you must live, to allow your thoughts to pass without clinging to them." And Arjun listened, his heart moved by the simplicity of the lesson. But he asked, "Master, how can I let go of thoughts when they come by themselves?" And Dattatreya, smiling again, picked up a handful of sand and squeezed it tightly. The grains slipped through his fingers painfully, scratching his skin. But when he opened his palm gently, the sand rested softly without struggle, and he said, "The tighter you hold, the more it hurts. The lighter you hold, the easier it becomes. So too with your thoughts, let them come. Do not hold them, and they will pass." And from that day, Arjun practiced working without drowning in endless what-ifs. He learned to focus on the moment before him, like sowing seeds in the soil one by one instead of worrying about the entire harvest, and slowly his life transformed. He laughed with friends again. He worked in the fields with focus. He found joy in simple meals, and the villagers noticed how peaceful he had become, until one day another young boy of the village, troubled with the same habit of overthinking, came to him for advice, and Arjun, remembering the old farmer's words, guided him to the river and told him the same story, and thus the wisdom passed on like a golden chain, teaching generation after generation that the way to break free from overthinking is not by fighting thoughts, but by living in the present, letting go of the weight, and flowing like the river. And the story reminds us today, even in our busy world, that peace is not found in endless analysis, but in simple presence, and if we learn to drop the heavy pot of overthinking, we will walk lighter, live happier, and discover the true gift of life.